If virtual consulting is providing advice via computer network, then how do you consult virtually and conduct your business if you're traveling or in a location with limited internet connectivity and/or bandwidth? In this video, we will share with you a number of lessons we learned while consulting virtually while traveling and/or in locations that had limited internet connectivity or limited bandwidth. Trying to consult virtually in an environment with limited internet connectivity or bandwidth reminds me of the old dial-up pop-based internet days when you had to dial up, connect, get your business done, and disconnect because you were being charged for every minute that you were connected. Before you find yourself trying to consult virtually in a location with limited internet connectivity or bandwidth, prepare in advance by installing all of the applications you need to conduct your business on a mobile phone in case you need them when you get to your location and/or are traveling. Also, test your applications to ensure that you can quickly and easily log into them and they are functioning properly before you begin traveling or attempting to consult virtually in a location with limited connectivity. Please note that this tip is also a great backup to allow you to conduct business if you lose power or lose internet connectivity due to some natural catastrophe or internet outage like during a hurricane, One of the ways to know that you're in an environment with limited bandwidth or connectivity is if the websites that you're trying to load very slowly. In this case, minimize leaving websites up that continuously use internet bandwidth, like ones that are using video, streaming ads, etc. If your internet connectivity is intermittent, one tip is to write your social media posts offline, like in Microsoft Word or a notepad, and then when you have good connectivity, you can post them all. Similarly, rather than having your email client consume bandwidth by continuously pinging the server to try to send and receive emails, another tip is to work offline and only periodically attempt to send or receive your email in your email client. Then, as with writing your social media posts offline, you can compose your emails offline, queue them up for sending. Then when you have good internet connectivity, you can send and receive all your emails at that time, and then go offline to read the emails received and compose appropriate responses. Given that you have limited bandwidth, focus your time, energy, and the bandwidth that you have on your most profitable activities. Given that you may have intermittent internet connectivity, anything that you plan to post or compose online, it is highly recommended that you save an offline local copy of any of that text to avoid losing it should you lose internet connectivity. Further, it would be best to compose your text offline and then post it when you have good internet connectivity. Even if you have an offline copy of your text, it is highly recommended that you save and update often while you're posting it online to avoid any unnecessary loss of work or time or effort if you happen to lose internet connectivity while attempting to post. Ideally, before you begin traveling, where you may have intermittent internet connectivity, or when you find yourself in an environment with internet connectivity, notify all of your colleagues and clients that there may be potential delays in your responses due to your limited internet connectivity or bandwidth. When planning your business activities, prepare for them to take significantly longer than usual and for you to have a lower level of productivity due to your limited internet connectivity, and plan accordingly. Similarly, if you find yourself in an environment with limited internet connectivity, you can focus on those tasks that require less bandwidth or less internet connectivity and still be very productive. While trying to work in an environment with limited bandwidth, identify and turn off or temporarily disable any systems that attempt to automatically update applications to avoid them consuming bandwidth, potentially in the background, while you are trying to consult virtually and work. These are just some of the lessons that we have learned when trying to consult virtually while traveling or when we find ourselves in an environment with limited internet connectivity or limited bandwidth. We hope that you find these tips helpful to allow you to be as productive as possible in an environment with limited internet connectivity or limited bandwidth. What other lessons have you learned? And or what other tips do you have that you're willing to share with your fellow virtual consultants on how to consult virtually with limited bandwidth and or limited internet connectivity or when attempting consult while traveling? Please share the tips and tricks that you have learned on how to conduct business while traveling or in an environment with limited bandwidth or limited internet connectivity in the comments below. Please also provide us with your feedback on this video. What did you like? What would you like to see more of? What are your recommendations for improvement? All in the comments below. Thank you. We hope that you liked this video. Please smash the like button below. If you are not already a member of our virtual consulting community, we hope that you will choose to subscribe. And please share this video with your fellow virtual consultants and friends. And we look forward to seeing you in our next video.